Let me read that again. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Because Jake is looking at their condition. All right, so they're asking the Lord, how have you loved us? And we're in this condition. See? And he said, Salaki said, was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord power, the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right, so they're the people, they're the border of wickedness. Okay, wherever they go, wickedness follows. Right? All right, wherever these Edomites are, like if Esau goes to set up, he set up shop all around the world, but everywhere he goes, wickedness follows, man. All right, homosexuality, transgenderism, all right, abortion, all right, you know what I'm saying, pollution, McDonald's, you see what I'm saying? You see? So wickedness follows everywhere Esau goes, man. Okay? This is why he's known as the wicked, right? These other nations, they have some form of I won't even say righteousness, but they have some form of decency, right? They do certain things that are pertaining to the scriptures. But Esau, Edom, he does nothing pertaining to the scriptures, man. Right? Everything he establishes is anti-Messiah, man. Everything he establishes is against the scriptures. Okay? Right? So Esau has, he's clearly the wicked. He's clearly the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right? Let's get Habakkuk, the second chapter, man. And the sooner Israel, well that's good, man. At least he, even that Jake from Peru, even he acknowledged, right? When I said that Esau's our enemy, he acknowledged it, okay? He acknowledged that, you see? Because that's something that our people should just get. It shouldn't be hard to understand that, man. You can clearly see what this man is doing, all right? You clearly see that this man is the enemy, all right? Let's get Habakkuk real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and I'll start at verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Right? Which is speaking about who? The Edomite, man. Alright? His soul is not upright in him. Which means he's inherently wicked. Alright? The reason these Edomites do what they do, really it's not their fault, man. The only thing is, you just have to admit that you're the devil, man. That's it, man. You see? They do things, they do this wickedness because that's in their spirit, man. All right? It's in their spirit to do wickedness, man. Okay, that's what they were created for. They weren't created to establish righteousness. But we understand that, man. Okay, but the fact that you're trying to put yourself up as a righteous people, all right, is a problem. Okay, that's the problem. Not the fact that you're the wicked, because that's what you were created to be. The fact is that you're trying to put yourself as white, you're calling yourself white people, which means pure and innocent, which you're not. Okay? You call yourself Jews, which you're not. You see? So you're not even embracing who you really are. You see? If you really embrace that you're an Edomite, all right, then we wouldn't have no problem. We would just prophesy, okay, tell you who you are, and that's it. All right? But the reason you have to make so much videos, right, to expose you is because you don't want to admit who you are. Okay? That's the problem. And it says, yea, also because he transgressed, it says, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, right, which is his philosophy. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Right? So this Edomite is so proud, he goes into everyone else's countries and he tries to establish his philosophy, all right? And what he does is he steals the natural resources from those countries, okay? That's what it means by he enlarges it, he doesn't keep at home, man, all right? It says, who enlarges his desire is hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied. but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? Right? So that's what these other nations are saying now. They're saying, woe to him that increases that which is not his. They're starting to say that on a small level. You see? And that's through the vibration of us being out here exposing it. Okay? What you have to understand is words have vibrations. Words have a spirit that comes with them. You see what I'm saying? So us being out here, that's a heavy spirit. Okay? Telling them who they are. You understand? Okay? And exposing them. So really, through us doing that, he's really being exposed by all these different nations all around the world. Okay? And it says, how long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto him? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. So that's justice, man. That's judgment. All right? Because you spoil many nations, because you destroy many nations, all right? You're going to be destroyed. That's just justice, you see? But see, Esau doesn't want justice when it comes to him. All right? He wants justice when it comes to somebody else getting justice. All right? For some crime they committed. But when it comes to his own crimes, he wants to be acquitted. All right? Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. All right? So that's it, man. The Most High is not with you Edomites. The Most High is not on your Edomite side. The Most High really is putting us out there to expose you and give you your judgment, all right, or testify against you. And then after the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to come and ultimately take you down through Yahushua. And that's it, man. That's the gospel. That's the good news, all right? So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. Salutation of much respect and love to Akim out there pushing this word out, truth and sincerity. Shalom.